Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. I reported yesterday afternoon that over 10,000 migrants have floated across the channel this year so far already, a month ahead of last year's 10,000 record. Well, Nigel has been on his high horse a little bit, as he's wont to do, and he's been complaining A, that the government's doing nothing to stop them, and B, that the approach the government are now taking on housing them in private rented houses is wrong, is unfair, and is going to be disastrous. And as I've said on several videos about that plan, he's absolutely right. It is going to be disastrous, way worse than anyone realises. That's because the Labour Party do not see the consequences of their action. Well, this plans for this rental, he says, is going to be a disaster. He said it's completely the wrong approach. The correct approach is simply to send them back and tell them there's nowhere here, Britain's full, and we can't possibly house them. I think we should have a referendum on the further actions of what we do as a nation, and that way there can be no recrimination. We say we do this or we do that, and let the people decide. And that way we take it out of the government's hands. It stops them having the embarrassment of doing it. You know, any down feeling they have, they can sort of simply shove off and say, it's the people's will. Because I know which way the people will vote, because the people will. But they're ramping up this plan. They want huge swathes of the country to have randomly input all these houses. The thing is, of course, it's going to be landlords hoovering up, like I've said before, landlords hoovering up all the cheapest housing they can get to buy, to rent out at vast income. And they don't even have to worry about maintenance. You know, so anyone who's even looking to buy a house won't be able to because the landlords will have done it. I'm not castigating landlords, far from it. They are doing the only sensible thing to do in the situation. If you see an opportunity, you know, we live in a commercial capitalist world. That's capitalism. However, it's a problem that's being exacerbated by a government that's creating that market. What do? Change your government. Thanks very much. Bye.